The latest DLC for Dragon Age Inquisition released on Wednesday. While the game focused heavily on Arvarian culture, something we've seen little of in the past games, it introduced new revelations that were thought differently in the Dragon Age lore. While codex entries and characters themselves should always be taken with a grain of salt, the following points change the scope of different perspectives in Dragon Age's lore. Let's begin, shall we? Spoilers ahead. Spirit possession can be reversed, a strong topic in Dragon Age 2 regarding the joining of Anders and Justice, as well as Origins with Wynne and a Spirit of Faith. Spirit possession has always been thought to be irreversible, but the Avar have been privately communing with spirits, known as their gods. From a young age, Avar mages have spirits that act as teachers. In most cases, after a mage has come of age, the spirit is released through a ritual. It seems that the non-spirit involved needs to agree to this separation in order to enact the ritual. In the case of the Hakkon DLC, the apprentice refused the split at first, but what was thought impossible is now known as an Avarian custom. Separating spirit and a person is a huge game changer. Abominations that were thought to be lost causes have the potential to be free. Number 2, Razakali is female and is slowly being pushed to the surface. Previously, the Old God Pantheon were understood as all male, but in an ancient entry by what seems to be Tevinter, a devoted follower describes Razakali's sudden silence and the creation of a shrine to the Dragon of Mystery. The shrine was intended to be an amplifier to hear Razakali's voice again. We will hear her voice again or we will die. Razakali and Lusican are the last two old gods to allegedly exist in the world, possibly 3 if Rathemiel is kept alive at the end of Origins. That said, with this entry on Razakali and the presence of gear items revolving around Razakali available in the DLC, it's possible that Bioware is softly introducing the next old god to be involved with the next games. Number 3, the first personal account of a forgotten god. Geldaron. The ancient elven text, written on the wall within a chamber, describes a denouncement against the so-called elven gods. Let Anduril's bow crack, let June's fire grow cold, let them build temples and lure the faithful with promises. Although Inquisition's main story detailed this very fact through Solus and his denouncement of the said gods, this entry casts a very specific term: forgotten. As Geldaron says, their pride will consume them, and I, forgotten, will claim power of my own, apart from them until I strike in mastery. More finds and speculations to come very soon. For now, I'm off to slay more Hakkonites. My name is Ash, take care. Fenharel and Ansal, Tira Nadas.